If you hear my voice, then you're part of the revolution. Welcome to the new world. I'm your host, the Ratchet Revolutionary Palmetto Star, but you can call me Prophet. Hit me up on Twitter, Black Twitter, Elon Musk toy. The thing with it used to have the bird logo, but now it's just the X. Hit me up there at 2 Raw for TV Radio. That's number 2, RAW, number 4, TV Radio. And tonight we're talking about what if it all was black? When the world was one, did black people begin in Africa? We're talking about that plus so much more. We're covering all subjects plus the feud between me and Chrome. We're talking about all of that tonight. I know people have been asking me about it, but we're going to cover it all. I'm going to spill all the tea on Chrome tonight. So you guys tune in, 470-572-7678. We're going in. If you haven't checked out the Conscious Kickball game, I think this is the first time I mentioned it on 2 Raw for TV, but this is a major thing. We have Ugly Money Nietzsche from the Ugly Money podcast. He's going to be the referee out there. Big time shout out to him. We're going to be at the historic Grant Park. This is the first time any podcast has got any information about that. But we're going to be at Grant Park in Atlanta. And, man, this is going to be a huge deal. So you guys get your tickets now. If you want to cheerlead, if you want to play, if you want to sponsor, you can do all that on the site. 2 Raw for TV. Get the app. Get in tune. Be in Atlanta on April 4th. It's going to be more than a movie. This is going to be a whole movement. So you guys get in tune with that.
That's the fact.
But this is the friendly part of 2 Raw for TV. This is so we don't get kicked off of This is so we don't get kicked off of social media. We call this social media friendly revolution.
Social media friendly revolution.
All right. Yes, this is so we don't get kicked off a shadow banned on 2 Raw on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, X, wherever you're seeing this from, YouTube. They notoriously have shut us down millions of times. But if you're watching this is the social media friendly revolution for the first few minutes. And I'd like to introduce my guest. He is Demegod. You guys have seen him on a lot of things, man. But he's a trend-setting rapper in the New York area. You guys get to know him. The more himself, Demegod. What's going on, bro?
It's long.
Hey.
Hope all is well. You know
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
everything's good. Blessings and more blessings. You heard? This is the today was the prophet's birthday. So
Yes.
this is like our melanin Christmas right here. You heard Mo's Christmas, his birthday. And it's a great day, you know. Islam to all the Moors out there. Shalom to all the Israelites. Hotep to all my Amen Ra brothers out there. You know what I mean? And assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and peace to the gods.
No doubt. And if you guys watched Atlantis Indigenous Radio, that's the show before mine at 9. Miko Turtle, the big-headed alchemist, he was going in about Prophet Noble Drew Ali, and Khalid Muhammad. So, you guys check that out. But yeah, man, this is a big thing, man. So I seen the content, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad that you had to put that on 2 Raw for TV, because you can't just put all that stuff out anywhere. I know Instagram be blocking you for that. That's certain content you got right there, man. But
it is what it is, man. I'm not really trying to conform. I never was a conformer. You know what I mean? I don't really think I need to conform. I need to be exactly who I am. While everybody else is conforming, who's going to be the virus?
Right. Facts. Facts. True indeed,
I
man.
mean,
So what's
so,
been going on since your last interview here on Two Ball for TV?
well, I dropped the album Goons, Gobblers, and Gods, and that's been doing very well. And I'm about to drop If God Could Rap 2. This is going to be the second installment to the poetry book, Rhythm and Poetry. And yeah, life is good. I'm not really here to complain. I'm only here to teach, reach, and repel any idea that don't exuberate the truth. You heard?
No doubt. Facts. Facts. Facts.
So,
And the one thing that is guaranteed whenever they dig up any of these places, the further down these archaeologists dig up, the darker it becomes. You know what I'm saying? The more melanated the people are. You know what I'm saying? It's like they give us these false things, Lucy, and all of these things about history, and none of these dinosaur bones, none of these dinosaur artifacts are even real. You know what I'm saying? These are completely composed things, but you wouldn't know that. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, like they teach you all this stuff. They put you all this propaganda in the schools, and we're going to talk about all that plus so
yeah,
much more. Because when the world was one, did black people begin in Africa? We're going to talk about that. We got Demegod right here in the building. But what's your thoughts on that whole thing?
I think that we have always been at war. Our ancestors went to war and lost,
Hmm.
and they made a 1,000 year to 2,000 year, trying to make it a 2,000 year plan of keeping us subjugated. So with that is the false education system. So they didn't allow us to read and write over here in America, dealing with indentured servants and slavery. They didn't allow us to read because they didn't want us to know who we were. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
then they played with the education. So now you got these families, these rich families who influence the academia because they the ones donating the money, and they the ones putting the money into the into the schools' pockets. So the schools is gonna pump whatever they want. That's gonna pump the agenda that they want to pump. And that these are the minds of the people that you see walking around today. These minds, consider themselves great minds because they have bachelors and masters. But
Mm.
in certain subjects and in certain degrees, they still ignorant to the truth and
Yeah,
are illiterate to real science and education.
indeed. And the whole thing with graduation, the whole ritual, how they square you off, keep you in that square. You know what I'm saying? They keep you in that box. So,
That
you know,
graduation, that square. Listen to
right.
what he said, everybody. He said that square. When you graduate, that fitted you had got get you put on, it becomes a square. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So yeah,
Yeah, so they get that, they graduate with that, and is you can't tell them anything else. You know what I'm saying? Because they have already been certified, they've been verified, they got their what I'm saying, their masters, their bachelors, their degrees supposedly, but there's 360 degrees. Even more so than that, and they even the most learned mason is only goes up to 33 degrees. You know what I'm saying? When there's
mhm,
360 degrees. So it's just like,
facts,
that these learned people, they push out, and they feel like because they pay for their education, they done all this stuff like that, that they have this final word, this authority. But you know what I'm saying? Like they keep on getting contradicted and they keep on getting tricked. You know, a lot of these learned people, sad to say, they fell victim to the vax scam. You know what I'm saying?
That's a
They
fact.
fell victim to that.
Mm-hmm.
They fell right on the needle. That's giving everybody cancer. It's known that it has HIV in it. People are wondering why HIV coming back. HIV is coming back because y'all got vaxxed. Y'all got vaxxed and got the HIV in the vax. Like, surprise! Like,
The HIV strand was in the vaccination. It was in the second
man,
or third shot. I can't remember
right?
which one. I think it was in the third booster. If you took the
Hmm.
third booster, then I believe they hit you with that. They hit you with the HIV, allegedly.
Man, I'm trying. I tell you, but it's crazy because all these learned people should have known about the Tuskegee experiments. How y'all know about the Tuskegee experiments, but don't apply it in your real life application? See, that's the whole thing about learning and wisdom. Wisdom is the
Mhm.
application of that learning. You know what I'm saying? You can learn all day and just get along and go along with what they're saying, and you'll never know what's happening. And also, you'll shortcut your own days. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, so.
So yeah, yeah, yeah. So all these learned people, man, it's time to unlearn. This is time for unlearning all the tricks and the trash and the all the games
Mhm.
and the scams and George Washington cut
Yeah,
down the cherry tree, and Benjamin Franklin was flying a kite, and his kite got hit by a lightning bolt, and that's how you got electricity. All of these scams and lies and deceit. You know what I'm saying? Most of these stories were written by guess who? Guess who they were written by? We about to bring it back to current events. Guess who it was written by? Someone that's
who's
in
that?
the Epstein files. Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell's father, who pushed out a lot
Wow.
of the
Oh, yeah.
yes, yeah,
It's
he
a
was the
fact.
one that was behind a lot of these textbooks that are in the school right now that are teaching all these lies, that are teaching George Washington cut down the cherry tree, and you know what I'm
Well, that's
saying, like,
actually the truth. That's actually
uh,
the truth, though.
okay,
George
okay, explain
Washington
that.
cut down the cherry tree.
Mm,
The cherry tree is the Moroccan flag before the Green
mm,
Star. We flew the Moorish Empire of America and its adjoining islands. We all was one nation under empire. And the flag that we flew here was an all red flag. So when they say George Washington cut down the cherry tree, that means he led the rebellion against the Moors of America and conquered us.
mm,
And that's how
right,
he cut down the cherry tree. He cut us down. Him and his
right.
cohorts, you know what I'm saying? Basically, because they was working together with us. The Moors allowed them to run from the Queen and come here from Britain. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them were from prisons. A lot of them were runaway prisoners from Europe. You know what I mean? And the waves of different types of people who came, who was sent by the Europeans to this land when they was at war with us is diabolical. They sent people that they knew had diseases to come fight wars
Hmm.
against us. They didn't just put diseases in blankets. You understand? They let out their prisons, the worst and the grimiest of Europeans in their prisons. They put them on ships and sailed them out. A lot of them ships never made it because the Atlantic Ocean is treacherous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Atrocious.
yeah.
But the ones that did make it, this is how they kept bringing in waves of reinforcements. You know what I mean? And that's
Hmm.
basically what cutting the cherry tree down is about. George Washington and them betrayed the Moors in Philadelphia, killed the heads of the Cherokee, the Choctaw, the Lenape, all the tribes that was in that meeting in Philadelphia. That's why they love Philadelphia so much. You know what I'm saying? But the Philadelphia is a portal. It's actually a Moorish portal. So that's where they betrayed the Moors and took over and enslaved their children, which is us, and grandchildren and great-grandchildren. And slavery just continues, but it evolves. You know what I'm saying? As technology gets more advanced, scientists get more advanced, the European sociologists, they get more advanced. You know what I mean? The trickery gets more advanced. So we have to also evolve with it by understanding where we come from and how did we got ourselves in this position in the first place.
No doubt, no doubt. You guys check out official Demegod, and that's DEME. You guys check them out because we're not friendly anymore. They chopped down the cherry tree. Hey, we coming back. We getting ours tonight. When the Earth was one supercontinent, Pangea, did human life truly originate in Africa? Tonight we're going to explore ancient artifacts that predate the oldest African bones by millions of years, trace original people across the globe, from China, Rome to the Americas. The more the archaeologists dig, the darker it gets. And we'll be talking to hip-hop trendsetter, Demegod. You guys check him out. And there's much more to humanity that they're not telling you, but we're going to tell you tonight on Too Raw for TV. You guys call in 470-572-7678. Tap all the way in. Yes, kickball season is here. When's the last time you played kickball? It's Too Raw for TV.
It's been a minute, but I definitely can't wait to tap in. You know what I mean? We'll come down there, put in that work.
Sugar alert, I am your host, Ugly Money Nietzsche.
I might get the kick. Conscious Kickball. April 4th. Get your tickets at 2rawfortv.tv. If you want to play, 2rawfortv.tv. If you want to call, 2rawfortv.tv. I'm the referee. So you out. I'm going to see y'all April 4th. They got the mansion stream the night before. Then we're going to play kickball the day after. April 4th. 2 Raw for TV, Conscious Kickball. It's that
Ugly Money Nietzsche.
Hey, that's going to be fire. Big time shout out to Ugly Money Nietzsche, man. Big time shout out to everybody that's involved. Hey, but I got a few things to say. I'm going to talk about it in the news segment on 2 Raw for TV called Shadow Ban.
Shadow banned. The revolution will not be televised. It's too raw for TV.
So yeah, we're gonna go in. I'm gonna drop all the tea about Chrome right now on Shadow Ban. If y'all haven't been paying attention to what's been going on, y'all need to pay attention to what's going on because it's some craziness. It's some craziness, man. People doing some diabolical things. I thought it was gonna be a friendly game. Thought it was gonna be a friendly competition. It's not that friendly. It's not that friendly. So we can go into the video right here. What's happening on these internet streets with this conscious kickball thing?
Hey man, listen, I don't know, this is not great enough to get it. I went to go vote for Palmetto on Crumb's page, and it wouldn't let me vote. And then I went to make a comment that said comments are limited. I couldn't make the comment. Trying to vote Team Palmetto, you know what it is, man? Who do you think team I'm on? And when I try to go vote for the team, I can't even do it. So
man.
Look like dirty pool.
Dirty games.
Do it.
So man. Man, what's happening on these internet streets with this conscious kickball thing?
Hey man, listen, I don't know. This Thunder great, and I'm just here to tell you, I want to go vote for Carmelo on Crumb's page, and it wouldn't let me vote. And then I want to make a comment that said comments are limited. I couldn't make the comment. Trying to vote Team Carmelo, you know what it is, man? Who do you think team I'm on? And when I try to go vote for the team, I can't even do it. So
man.
Look like dirty fool.
Dirty games, man. Crumb playing dirty games out here. Won't let people vote. Blocking people. All sorts of stuff, man. So people won't vote on his little poll, man. But hey, so he could win some sort of game in the court of public opinion. But you got to win the game on the field, on the conscious kickball field, Crumb. That's where you're going to have to win your game. Yeah, he's going to have to win his game on the field. Like, all these games that you playing, Crumb, I know you're watching this, where you're blocking people so they won't vote on your little poll and all this weird stuff that you're doing, man. Hey, it's going to get exposed, and then I'm gonna have to stomp on you during the conscious kickball game. Like that's what it has to. That's what it's going to be. But y'all tap in. You can sign up right now on tworawfortv.tv. I can't hear what Demigod's saying, but I already know. If you know that Chrome is blocking people, putting people out there, and just, man, like all sorts of stuff, like all this stuff, man. That's what I'm saying about these conscious community dudes, man. But you're gonna see me and Chrome go all the way in, man, on this conscious kickball on April 4th. So get your tickets now. If you want to sponsor, if you want to be a vendor, if you want to play, if you want to cheerlead, you could do all that to RoberTV.tv. But so yeah, I had to spill the tea on Crumb because people thought I was playing. People thought I was playing when I said he was actually blocking people. So, blocking my people on my page so that they can't vote on his poll. People thought I was playing. But you heard the proof right there. You heard the proof from Son the Great. Big time shout out to Son the Great. In Vengeance. Yeah, he blocking people, man. Craziness, man. So yeah, we gonna take it to the field, man. Take it to the conscious kickball field. So you guys come out and join us. But yeah, so when the world was won, did Black people begin in Africa? And see that they want to push that Africa thing on us. And big time shout out to all my Africans. Big time shout out to Ernest Paul. Big time shout out to all my people in the diaspora, But we are the original people of all these lands. The first Chinese were Black. First Romans were Black. First Englishman was Black. First Caucasian was Black. You feel me? So all these are all were started by original people, indigenous people, dark-skinned people, So what's your thoughts on that?
I would say, for lack of a better word, you know what I'm saying, we use Black because we're ignorant to our history. So these people actually come from tribes. And if you was to call them Black, they probably draw their swords on you, because Black is not connecting them back to their ancestors. So these tribal names that we had, that's been lost, and we choose to call everybody Black around the world, got melanin in their skin, we actually doing ourselves an injustice. Two ways. We doing ourselves an injustice mystically, with the power of words, casting spells on yourself. Because the English language is a bastard language, but they did not create it. You know what I'm saying? They was taught it. Remember, the Moors taught them how to read and write. Taught them about the science of words and the power of words.